Okay, so you may have seen in one of my other videos where I advised you to drive around and get to know the neighborhoods if you have way too many houses that you want to look at, right? Because we want to make sure that we're at least in the right vicinity and not just looking at a bunch of homes that are going to be a non-starter because you don't like the area. Now, when you are doing some of that investigating on your own, if you choose to do so, I want to go over just a handful of kind of reminders and etiquette and things to make sure ultimately that you are protected in this process. So let's say that you are driving around and sure enough, you do see a house that you're super interested in and you think, I don't want to bother my agent. I'm just going to call the listing agent. Oh my goodness. Bad decision. Why? Because the listing agent doesn't represent you. He represents the seller. In fact, he has a legal obligation to let the seller know every little thing that you have said to him that might hurt your negotiation position. Don't do it. Okay, so say you stumble across an open house, kind of the same thing. Just be super polite to the agent. And when he or she is trying to get your business, because that's kind of the big secret of open houses, that's why a lot of agents do them, you just let them know, hey, I'm already represented, just taking a quick cruise through. All right, so what happens when you stumble across a for sale by owner or a FSBO, as we like to call them in the industry? Do you call the person on that sign? No, you write down their number, you write down the address, and you call your realtor. Let your realtor advocate for you. Most for sale by owners, they have no problem contributing a commission to the buyer's agent and getting that paid so that the service is still free to you. What they do have a problem with is paying somebody to list the home because they think that they have a super duper special home, and oftentimes they might be wrong. But again, we can negotiate that. We can work with it. Just get the information over to your realtor. Now, what happens if you stumble across just this gorgeous new construction property that you're super excited about, and you go in and there's a little nice person up front and they're talking to you? Kind of same thing like we talked about before. When you call that agent on the sign in the yard, he or she represents the seller who is the builder. They are not out for your best interest. So remember that. If there's something that you like, then jot it down, call your realtor, and let him or her set up a private appointment for you with the sales rep where he or she can also be available to advocate for you and make sure that you don't get taken advantage of. All right, so hopefully you get the picture. You have entered into a buyer's representation agreement with your agent. If you are good to them, they will be good to you and they will take care of you. So do your running around, have a notepad, take some notes, and get back with your realtor so he or she can fight for you and help you get the best deal on your new home. All right, we'll see you later. This is Erica Wellborn with Threshold Realty. Bye.